Welcome back, everybody. Time to make some candy for the holidays. It's so fun to make homemade candy at home, or if you don't have time, go to a wonderful place that's been around in Green Bay forever, ever. And they do it all homemade, everything from scratch, even their candy canes, which are just a work of art. Mark is here from, okay, I know it's a huge debate. BEERNTSE'N's, Bernstein's, how do you say it?
I say BEERNTSE'N's.
BEERNTSE'N's, but however you say it, it's all good, right?
It's all the same.
As long as you stop in, right?
Yes, yes.
Your candy canes, I mean, nobody does this anymore. I mean, it's like a work of art to see you pull the candy canes. We've shown it on our show before, that they are gorgeous. I mean, you can just look at them and you can see the love that you put into those.
And one of the things that we're doing at BEERNTSE'N's this year, we put a window in so people can actually come down and watch us make candy canes or our old-fashioned cherries on wires. So watch our Facebook and we'll have the dates, or we will have it we'll post it on Facebook, or watch our reader board in front of the store, or call when we're going to be making the candy canes.
What a fun thing to do with the kids, or just to pop down. I mean, the holidays are crazy busy, but to just take time out and peer into the window and see it done, and then maybe stop in and pick some up. That's a great holiday tradition.
Say hi and whatever. So if you have any questions, you can always call up and ask, or on anything.
And it's all about the love too, that anybody can pick up a box of candy, but not a box of candy that was made hand dipped. And you look at this box of candy and I see the little salts, and I see the little, it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Not only does it taste good, but it looks gorgeous. And the one thing that jumped out to my mind right away is, this is my dad's favorite. I said to Mark, is that divinity?
Yes, it is.
That's the old-fashioned thing. You don't see that anywhere.
No, you don't. And if you do, it comes from a big wholesaler. We make ours right on premises. And
you can tell. You can just tell. It looks fluffy and white. I'm getting some of that for my dad.
Sometimes it looks a little bit flat, but that's just the name of homemade.
Oh, that's what it's all about. Now, I haven't heard about these cherries. Tell me about those.
We've been making the old-fashioned cherries on wires ever since I've been a kid, and it's a big tradition. It's really have come back over the past few years. We send those cherries all over the United States, from people that actually lived in the city, and they were brought up with them, and they moved on, and now they're calling and saying, hey, we did this as a kid. Do you still make those cherries? And we say, yeah. I said, well, can you send us some? So yeah, we send them all over the United States.
I have never tried them before. I'll have to do that. I'm kind of excited about that. Today we're making one of my favorites, homemade chocolate meltaways, and this is something you can do at home, or if you don't feel like it, just head downtown, pick some up right there. So we started melting. This is it milk chocolate?
It's milk chocolate.
Okay.
You can melt it in a microwave, or you can melt it on a double boiler. We have instructions if you want to come to the candy store, or we're checking a website to find out the proper way to temper chocolate, because after you put all the work into it, you don't want the white streaks and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I always say, just melt it slow, a third, and just keep seeding it. And as you're using it, put a little bit in, mix it, and you shouldn't have any problem.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid growing up, when my mother and some of the other ladies dipped candy at the store, we had a window, and we opened up the window, and that's how the chocolates were cooled. So you don't want to put it in a refrigerator.
Too cold.
It too shocks it. Yeah. Just put it by an open window and let the breeze cool it down.
That is a good tip.
Even with the cooling down the meltaways, because it will get out of temper and it'll get some white streaks in it, but just cool it down slowly.
That is a really good tip for candy making. Now, can people buy this the chocolate from you?
You can buy it from us, or any local grocery store. Has it. It's just a regular milk chocolate.
Okay, so we've melted that down, and now this is kind of the secret ingredient. Tell us what this is.
This is coconut oil.
Okay.
And I believe you can buy that anywhere.
It's like a solid. It almost looks like shortening.
Right. And it's a 76 press.
Okay.
And then I usually use it in a big beater, but what you want to do is mix it around.
So if you had a KitchenAid with the whisk attachment,
really good, because this is going a little bit fast. And you just mix it around until it's nice and fluffy, and all that coconut oil will melt in there.
With the warm chocolate.
With the warm chocolate. Okay. It'll take a while. It takes us at the store, probably about 6 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
And we're just beating it. As you can see, we're getting chocolate.
That's okay.
It's starting to break up.
Well, I'll work on that.
Okay.
Tell everybody where you're located, your hours,
Okay.
your website, so you can, or how people can find out when you're candy making, that kind of good
Okay,
stuff.
we're located at 200 North Broadway right here in Green Bay.
Okay.
Our website is chocolatecandies.net. And if you need directions, sometimes people don't know exactly where we are because there's a Broadway in De Pere, but you can call for directions, and you can follow us on Facebook, and you'll see what kind of stuff the candies that we're making that day. And like I said, if you want to come down and watch it this weekend, I think we're going to do it, but check our Facebook page.
Now, there's two ways I like to do it. Sometimes I'm in a hurry, I just want to be able to pick a box that's already done. Do you have that are pre-done?
Oh, yes, we do.
Pre-done. Okay.
We have a whole new line of boxes. We have more of the gift line, or
Okay.
gift box that you can just pick up. It looks really nice, and that has truffles in it, or you can have our candies in it. We have our traditional red or blue box.
Beautiful.
That we can wrap for you if you want it wrapped. We're pretty accommodating, and so we have a big variation. We have gift baskets ranging from like $20 up to over $100.
So can I like to, like for my husband, I know exactly what he wants. He doesn't want the pre-mixed box. Can I have a little of this, a little of that, and you'll box it up
Yep.
for me?
You can come in, you could call in your order, or you could come in and pick it out of the case and have your own individual type of box, gift box that you want.
And you'll ship. So you'll ship that divinity to my dad in Arizona.
Yes, we would.
All right. So at this point, you want to put it into a parchment lined pan and
Right.
then just...
And then let it cool it down. We're going to make just the plain meltaways, but if you want it, you can make peanut butter. Just throw some peanut butter in there. You can make mint, drop some mint. You can make Rice Krispie, put some Rice Krispies in there. So there's a whole line of candy you can just make with this basic...
So once it's in, you just let it cool and then
let
cut it up?
I would put it by the window, but you don't let it get super hard so you can score it. You want to make it so you can break it. So you cut it about halfway down, then let it go. Then it'll break up real nice like a Kit Kat bar or whatever, piece of chocolate bar. And then you can hand dip it.
And if you don't feel like making it, just head downtown to
200 North Broadway, BEERNTSE'N's.
All right.
200 North Broadway.
All right. Happy holidays.
Same to you, Amy.
Thanks. Coming up, we are making Thai chicken skewers and lots more, so stay with us.